Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs so that you can get a better understanding of the overall situation. Also, I'm selecting people for free personal readings, so keep watching to know how to get selected. All right, let's see what we have here for you, Scorpio. I figured. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the one of the Six of Cups. I do sense here someone from the past who is thinking about you very intensely, especially lately. With the Six of Cups, this person might have run into a picture of you, might have seen you somewhere, maybe walking down the street. There is something here which triggered the thought of you, the memory of you. And the way I see it, this is really like a snowball coming down a mountain. It's getting bigger and bigger the more time it passes. And it's something that they cannot even control nor stop. This is major nostalgia. Is someone who's thinking about all the memories now. They've started with one and they have become almost like a drug right now. They cannot stop. And it's something that is also taking the focus away from a lot of other different things. Work, for example, friendships. This is someone who now is definitely thinking about you non-stop. And this is the main energy. So everything we'll see is really connected to this situation from the past that this person is not able to let go of. Justice, we'll see into this, but there is clearly something here that was done maybe to you in the situation which was not fair. But also what they see there, these two cards together, are really telling me that they feel the injustice of not being with you right now. Regardless of who did wrong, who did what, doesn't matter. They feel as though the two of you belong together and you should not be apart like you are right now. Now, on the table, we see the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Devil. I clearly see their vision here, which perhaps at some point in time was your vision too. Right now, we see a card that really talks about a happily ever after. Talks about two people together who know how to be together, who know each other very well, who are on the same page on a lot of different things. And this is making us understand that the Three of Swords that comes next, that unexpected event that perhaps pushed you apart, was clearly unexpected because things were going pretty well. Here you see two people being ready for the next big steps, maybe creating a family, getting married. There is some sort of alignment here which brings a lot of joy and peace. This is making you feel protected into that environment. Therefore, when you see a Three of Swords coming up, it's even worse. It makes it even worse because I don't believe that you have seen it coming. And so you see here that disappointment. It's something that at times is really hard to deal with. But eventually, either you or this person has done something that made you having to deal with this. Honestly, regardless on which side you are, the good side or the bad side, this is something that you both felt. Even the person that did something wrong, they felt it deeply. Maybe even more than you, even more than the person that got hurt. And the reason being is because right now, what I see at least so far, is someone who didn't do this after planning it. This is something that is out of their character, something that they usually don't do. Therefore, right now, they had to deal with the breakup plus the guilt. There is something here that they're thinking about, maybe the look on your face. There is something that really reminds them how poorly they have acted into this situation, and they cannot forgive themselves to have you disappointed so much. And so when you see here, what we see here with the Three of Swords is someone who's stuck in this situation, stuck in their sadness, and they cannot let go. They cannot accept the fact that the two of you are apart right now. We see it in fact with this Devil card, not just talking about the fact that they were acting out of their character. This was a temptation that they might have not been able to say no to, but also this is who they are right now. Clearly someone who is still deeply connected to the situation from the past. They're trapped in it in a way, and these memories are starting to owning them, to impact and influence their actions, their decisions, their words. There is something perhaps coming up from this card which will make them show up at your door or send you a message. We'll see what the evolution of this card could be. But right now, we just see how strong that attachment is. They feel a lack of fulfillment, and they know that they could achieve or have what they want just by being with you. There's nothing else that could make them happy at this moment in time. So let me shift the focus on you. Let me see how you feel towards this person, how you feel when you think about the situation from the past. Are there any feelings left in you? Too many cards, sorry. Or have you moved on? The Magician and the Queen of Wands, interesting. And the Hangman. So, right now I see you not wanting to do anything in particular about the situation. With the Hangman, you're just staying there, not making any specific move, because with the Magician, you are waiting for the right time. So whenever you think about the situation from the past, there is some sort of numbness. That's what I see here. Maybe you have taught yourself a strategy, a way that could help you not feeling this Three of Swords, right? We do that. It's normal to protect ourselves and deal with a very painful heartbreak. This is what we do. We almost teach ourselves how to not feel and how to just not make any move at all. This behavior of yours right now is really telling me that there is something underneath the surface, but you're really trying to control it. You're really trying to not let it impact your actions and your words in the same way that their memories and their hurt is impacting their actions and words. With the Queen of Wands, I see you just really focusing on yourself. And honestly, Scorpio, there is nothing better that you could do in general, but also in this situation, of course. This is someone who is developing high standards. And so when you think about this person, you realize that maybe you didn't stand up for yourself enough, that you could have done more in order to let them know that you deserve more, that you are looking for more, and that you are the special, beautiful Queen of Wands that they should cherish and love and protect, instead of putting you through this Three of Swords, which you absolutely did not deserve. And so I see you here overall focused on yourself, focused on making sure that you are not going to be stuck in that Three of Swords, so that you can find happiness again. And I like that. I think it's really, really good. But you do have something coming your way. With the Devil right there, especially close to that Queen of Wands, you know that this person is seeing you as the Queen of Wands, which is an energy that it's really hard to resist. And so I do see someone here who I don't think will ever be able to fully let you go, regardless of them eventually being able to be with someone else, to try to be in a new relationship. Their heart is already broken, and their heart will always be in this situation. What is the immediate evolution of that devil energy right there? Let's see how that will evolve and if that will translate into any action on their end. Two of Swords, the Hermit, and Eight of Pentacles. They are getting ready for something, yes. And we see it here, coming up soon. With the Two of Swords, you know that this person is trying to delay making a choice, but eventually they are going to. And I do believe that right now they are conflicted in between two possibilities. And one of them is definitely the silence, is being detached, is not listening to their feelings, to their hurt, and definitely not being in touch with you. But the other, instead, the one that I see next is the one of the Eight of Pentacles. Self-improvement, changing something about them, which will give them a fair shot, a possibility maybe to come back and perhaps fix things, or overall just achieve a better outcome. Because let's face it, this person, since they will not be able to let you go fully ever in their life, I do believe that they would at least be happy by having you in their life, even as a friend, as someone who they can talk to. They don't have that option right now to completely remove you from their life. You were much more important than you know. You were such a fundamental chapter in their life that this is not something that now they're able to do. And from what I see here, never actually. So I do see here a decision being made soon with the Nine of Cups coming up, which is telling me that there is something that you have to expect from this person. Flowers, gifts, message, some sort of romance and love. And so let's see what they're about to do. Let's see what that Knight of Cups will bring to this situation, how you will react, and how potentially is going to change everything that we've talked about so far. Let's look into that. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, every week, I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning, so please check your spam folder as well. Plus a surprise, at the end of this month, I'll be selecting 2 random people who watched an extended video to offer them a full free month of extended videos, so don't miss out. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. We have seen here someone who is not able to let you go, and I do believe that this energy, this inability is permanent. This is someone who was deeply changed by the connection that they had with you, and they clearly feel right now that they will not ever be able to feel the same way to find someone like you. That is not a possibility. You know, maybe that Adele song was one of the songs that you were listening to, or that were listening to when you broke up. There is something that here really talks about not being able to find an alternative, someone as good as you. And so that alone is clearly an element that keeps them stuck into this Three of Swords, not being able to go anywhere. And doesn't matter how long ago this has happened, they're still there. So we see how they are delaying a decision right at this moment, but eventually they will make one. And this Knight of Cups is bringing romance and love your way. So let's see what that is. Let's see what they're planning to do. Really curious about that. Lovers, we'll put it here. The Hierophant. Oh my god, so many cards. Wow. Okay. So, what we see here is that this person